will begin the technical portion of the training. We will start with the resident experience. Your users can locate their properties by going to rentpayment.com and making use of the options available there. We can go to Resident Sign In, and being a new user, we can search for our property. We're going to go to Set Up Account and take a look. We can see our property right here, and when we click Pay Now, it gives us the ability to create our profile. An alternative way to locate a property is to make use of a payment link, which can be provided at any time. In this case, we're going to use the following payment link. The page is going to look very familiar, but when we hit Set Up Account, and before we had a search, now we don't need to search for our property. It's already been selected, and we can create our profile in confidence. We're going to go ahead and create a profile here. We don't need to enter a mobile number at this time. We'll be able to do so in the future if we'd like. Now, when creating a profile, we will be required to enter an email address, and we will need to agree to the terms of service. And there we go. We've created our profile. The first thing the system is going to do is recommend entering a payment method. As we haven't made a payment before, the system will recommend that we add a payment method. We're going to add two methods to see how they're similar and different. The first will be a card. It is important that a billing address is entered and/or confirmed when adding a payment method. It has pulled the address from my profile, but if we click Edit, we do have the ability to create an address for this payment that is not the same as our listed street address. We're going to hit Save, and now that payment method is available for use. Let's add another payment method, an e-check. When we click the e-check tab, it gives us the ability to enter information related to the e-check. Similar to the credit cards, we do need to have a billing address on file for the check account. We're going to hit Save, and now we have two payment methods on file. By default, with the credit card selected, we can see that it already says the payment amount is $495 and the service fee is $495. That is because for the way that this property has been built, the service fee is a percentage of the payment amount entered that cannot be below $495. If we were to enter a different payment amount, we can see where that value starts to change. If we select our checking account, we'll see that for this property, there is no service fee in this case. And if we enter a payment amount, there is no other change. And if we switch back and forth, we'll see that the system automatically updates. Now, if we hit Continue, we have a confirmation screen. This helps keep us from submitting a payment in an amount or using a payment method that we might not have intended to use at that time. When we review our information, we can see there's a service fee, we can see the total amount that we'd be paying, and we also have the ability to click Go Back and Edit. In this case, I actually want to use my checking account. So I'm going to go back, change the account. Now when I hit Continue, and I'm happy with everything I see, I'm going to check the box and complete payment. The payment has been submitted. Where I entered an email address when I created my profile, I will receive an email receipt for this payment.